my darlings, I hope you're all doing very, very well. I hope you are sitting comfortably, you are cozy, and you have your snacks and your beverages at the ready. We are coming to you in 4K now. I'm actually quite scared of filming in 4K. I have been filming at 1080p since I started doing YouTube, but I thought it was time to upgrade my camera. So I'm coming at you a little bit more high def than normal. So you can now watch me in 4K, which I don't think anyone should see me in that much high definition, to be honest with you. I do apologize if it's a scary sight. But yeah, I had been using my old camera, my Canon 80D, for 6 years, I think it is. And obviously technology has improved quite a lot since then. And I thought it was time for an upgrade, so we now have a shiny new camera, and it may take a little while for me to get used to it. I think I've got the right settings, but it could be a learning curve. So if this is like blurry or anything, I do apologize. I will perfect it eventually. So anyway, in today's video, we'll be watching, I think it's episode 3 of Tattoo Rescue. I've watched a couple of episodes so far, and I am loving doing this because I love reality TV and I love tattoos, and you mix the two together and we have like the perfect combo, and I'm so about it. For those of you that don't know, Tattoo Rescue is basically about this tattoo artist by the name of Joey. He goes to failing tattoo studios and then tries to fix them up and tries to rectify any problems that are making the business or the tattoo studio fail. The best way to compare this is think about Gordan Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares or John Taffer's Bar Rescue. A couple of people have mentioned that in the comments as of late, and I love Bar Rescue. I have of course watched Bar Rescue as well, or Tabitha's Salon Takeover. Like, trust me, any kind of takeover reality TV show is my kind of jam. I love it so much. Okay, so are we ready? Make sure you got your snacks and your beverages and all of that. You're all cozy, you got a blanket. Even if you're living in a hot climate right now, just make sure you're cozy and snuggled up, okay? The UK right now is having a crappy summer. I mean, I'm not complaining too much, but I am, because like I would like to see the sun a little bit, even though I'm like an autumnal winter galley. But I mean, the sun's out today for the first time in like weeks, and I think it's just, is it hit over 20 degrees yet? I don't think it has. We're on 19 degrees. We're on 19 degrees. Yeah, summer, June, 19 degrees. Okay, my headphones are on. I am ready. Are you ready? Yes, great, let's go.
Located in the wealthy oceanside town of Newport Beach,
Ramsay,
California, Newport Tattoo opened in 1989, and for the owner Kareem, it was love at first sight.
This was the first shop I ever walked into, and to now own it, I really feel like it's the American dream.
He made Newport Tattoo the best shop in Orange County.
Okay, so has this person owned this since 1989? Because they don't look old enough to have owned a studio since 1989 unless they've like taken over it. I just want to do a reminder for everyone, this show came out in 2011 I think, or 2012. But yes, this is all located in Orange County, and the only reason I know of Orange County is Real Housewives of Orange County.
Sales peaked at $40,000 a month.
Jeez.
But Kareem made a very bad business decision and filled the shop with his surfer friends. And 2 years later, sales have dropped all the way down to $6,000 a month, which isn't even enough to pay the bills.
Ooh. So again, because I know of Orange County, I know it is an expensive place to live. I guess it's obviously an expensive place to own a business as well. Like that rent, especially if you're by the beach in a popular tourist area, that rent is going to be crazy high. And the whole employing your friends, like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, you know, like sometimes it could be like the best thing you could do for your business because you all work together really well, but then sometimes when you employ your friends, they are like the biggest distraction. So we'll see how that goes.
When you say manager, it's kind of like putting a big title on nothing. There aren't really any duties to be a manager.
What? I see what's happening here. It seems like a very lax place, and that has obviously made the business fail, okay? Like hiring your friend, not giving them anything to do because, hey, that's your friend. You don't want to like boss them around or whatever. But a manager has so many duties within a tattoo studio. Like you have to make sure everything is in stock, all your artists have what they need, the shop is clean, everyone's behaving themselves, you know, standard managerial duties. So to say you have nothing to do, that's a big red flag to me.
His most recent hire was another surfer, Ari,
Technically, I'm the most inexperienced artist in the shop.
adding yet another member to his boys club. And in the past few years, the shop's gotten a terrible reputation with all the upscale women in Orange County.
The shop's a dump. It's really embarrassing, you know, to work in a shop that's this run down in such a nice area.
There is definitely a boys versus girls
Oh
atmosphere.
no, that sounds toxic as hell.
I've wanted to be manager.
I could make it better.
The fact that the dudes have just been out surfing and having the time of their lives while all the women are just like there cleaning up is so bad. Like, that's not okay in any way, shape or form. Running a tattoo studio should always be teamwork. It shouldn't be just like, oh, hey, you're a woman, go clean kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not good.
The beautiful Southern California town of Newport Beach is a worldwide surf mecca. It's got the second most expensive real estate market in the United States. The population is around 80,000 people, but in summer, there are also 100,000 tourists there every day.
See, that's literally what I was saying. Like, this is obviously a very high tourist place. There's going to be a lot of tourists from all over the world. It goes to places like Orange County. With that comes extra people. With that comes extra clients. There are so many people that go on holiday that want a tattoo to memorialize their vacation or what have you. So they should be raking in the money, but they're not. So there's obviously something not right here. I'm guessing they don't have a great reputation.
Oh my God.
The owner has allowed me to have surveillance cameras placed inside Newport Tattoo, so we could see what goes on inside the shop when the staff thinks no one is watching.
Totally understandable why the girls are pissed off. They're here doing all the work. These idiots are out surfing. I'd quit.
I'd quit too. I'd fully quit too. If it was my sole job to tidy up after everybody and I'm like a tattoo artist, I would quit too. Like, that is not my sole job. Yes, I'll pitch in and I'll help. Or if we have a rota, you know, one day's my day and every other day is other people's day and then it comes back to my day, that's okay, you know. But to be constantly left to clean all the time, maybe that's not the case, but I'm getting the vibe that that's the case and it's just not fair.
You mean to tell me they're gonna bring sand all over the tattoo shop? Yeah, that's a good mix for tattooing.
Between the salty water, you're sweating your ass off.
That's disgusting, man. And I thought the other shops we've done were bad. Not only are the lights uncovered plug in the piercing room, uncovered garbage cans.
Problem is gonna be taking care of the filth in there more than the construction.
Unbelievable. He's lucky I'm not the inspector here.
I count up 10 violations in this place, which would cost him $10,000 a day and could definitely have him shut down.
Oh, it's that bad.
I'm going in the piercing room to do a piercing.
That's Olivia. She's the piercer. Let's check out some of the tattooists. That's Justin. Look at the shading. It's really bad.
Oh, that's not
The shape of the skull
good.
is terrible. The cheekbones are completely different and both eyebrows are too.
Oh, it's just so patchy. Like, there is no consistency. There's no saturation there. It's not smooth. It literally looks like sandpaper or something like that. Like, it just doesn't look good.
Okay, this is Crystal. Good saturation, but the line weight is erratic.
I think the thing that's throwing me off about this one is the fact that there isn't much black. You know, I'm just a bold girly. You know me. I love a bold outline. So when something doesn't have a bold outline, it really does throw me off. And I'm like, ooh. You know, I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, that's weird.
Mr. Kareem. That's
Ooh,
nice work.
that is good.
But the shading could be a lot smoother, and it would definitely look more realistic if you didn't see the gradation.
Honestly, I would say that's pretty good. I mean, obviously, Joey knows a lot more than me, so I'm not going to argue with what he's saying whatsoever. And I can see what he's saying. The thing for me is this was like 12 years ago. So in 12 years ago standards, this is a very, very good tattoo. My only criticism is the fact that the teeth are probably struggling a little bit. And I would love to see what this tattoo looks like now, you know, 10 years down the line.
There's Ari. This skull tattoo is completely blown out.
The line work is not
It means
good.
he went too deep with his needle and the ink spread under the skin. And it made all the lines look blurry.
It looks heavy-handed and just kind of skippy. I can't explain it. The only way I can explain it is it just looks skippy. You know, like it's not consistent. The line work isn't smooth at all. It looks like it's been dragged into the skin.
Here's the manager, Mikhail. He's got talent, but his
Where?
line is shaky and
Joey,
inconsistent.
where?
Because he's not taking the time to pull out a clean line.
Joey, where is the talent? I'm sorry, he come more for the shark, which in my opinion is a good tattoo. But it's calling this tattoo artist talented. Where? Joey, I would never ever disagree with Joey because he's quite a scary man. But seriously, those eyes. There's one eye down here and one eye up here. Are you kidding me with this? He's a good talented tattoo artist. Where?
All right, where's Chelsea? Won't see Chelsea anywhere. I'll have to check on that later.
Okay, so we have a rogue artist, I'm guessing. That's never a good sign. So Chelsea, the rogue tattoo artist, is either decided not to turn up or is late, which is obviously very unprofessional. Both are unprofessional. You need to let people know that you're not turning up.
All of the owners that call for rescues know when I'll be in town and that they might be chosen. So a missing employee is a major red flag.
What the f*** is the surfboards in the piercing room?
Uh-oh.
No, seriously, I'm about to do a piercing. Like, why
Oh
the surfboards in
no,
there?
that's not good.
OMG, somebody get the surfboards out.
The guys are treating the piercing room like it's their personal surf rack. It's very disrespectful to Olivia because that's where she worked.
That's like really freaking mean. Like the whole like OMG, get the surfboards out kind of thing, like mocking her. Like they shouldn't be in the piercing room where customers are gonna be, you know, getting pierced and stuff. They're probably taking up far too much room. Leave them somewhere else. Leave them by the front door. Leave them outside. Who gives a crap?
With a layout of only 1,000 square feet, Newport Tattoo is wasting what little space they have. The piercing room is too small for one, let alone two people to maneuver in. The hallway leading to the back is completely unused, and the storage room is full of office supplies and sterilization equipment. Bro, look at this near the window. There's some girl in the front window flashing her chest to everybody.
Oh my.
You can't let that happen when you have female customers coming in this place. Not only will they get embarrassed, but they're gonna feel like you're totally unprofessional.
Women get 20% more tattoos than men.
What?
And that number has doubled in only the last
Holy
5
hell,
years.
I did not. Well, colour me shocked. I mean, obviously those figures may have changed since, 12 years ago, but I always would have thought men would be the ones getting more tattooed somehow. You know, it's always been seen as like a masculine thing to do or like a man's industry or what have you. So that figure or those statistics are quite shocking to me. But the whole like boob at the window thing, I mean, that could have just been set up for this like TV show or what have you. But if I was in a tattoo studio and that happened, I wouldn't think any less of the tattoo studio personally, you know, unless it looks like that person that's flashing their chebs knows the people inside. It's like their friends. Then I'd be like, why are they doing this? Like, that's a bit weird. But it could just be like a freak incident and not something that happens all the time. You know, it's just someone that's passing by that's a little bit drunk.
There are 3 huge problems with this shop. There's so many health code violations, it should be shut down now. And that's where Sammy
Come on,
comes
Sammy.
in. They also seem to have problems with women. So I'm gonna bring in the perfect female expert to address that. Because we're gonna turn this place into a modern beach-themed shop that caters to all the wealthy women in Orange County. And last, Kareem is blowing a golden opportunity with his mismanagement.
Wow, okay. There's one thing I really love about Joey, and it's his respect for women. He seems to have such a respect for women throughout the couple of episodes that I've watched recently, and he seems to really care about women clients and all of that, which is really refreshing to see, especially, 10 plus years ago.
And that's what I have to fix.
I said Joey's tattoos suck. And I was like, he's like a scratcher.
Bro, did that little scumbag just call me a scratcher?
Yes, he did.
And this is coming from the kid who's less talented than anybody in that shop, bro. Ari's calling me a scratcher? Scratcher is someone who doesn't know how to tattoo and tattoos out of their house. I've been tattooing professionally for 22 years. He's a cocky little prick.
That artist, not Joey, the tattoo artist that called Joey a scratcher has some balls, because there is no way I would ever call Joey a scratcher. You kidding me? You're asking to get your ass beat. Oh my god, what? And you know that there's cameras there filming too. Terrible. Actually terrible.
I'm gonna go next door and take care of this. Watch those cameras, I'll be back.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh!
Is Kareem here?
Yeah, great. It's here for you.
Hey, what's up, Joey? How's it going?
You guys gather around, man, so I can talk to everybody?
For sure.
I just want to introduce myself to everybody. I'm Joey Tattoo. Kareem invited me here because you guys need help. And I think it's pretty rude that you invited me here and you allow your workers to talk.
Oh, they get freedom.
Ari, I've seen your portfolio, and your line work is horrible. It's all blown out.
You have a lot of balls calling me a scratcher since I've been in this business for 20 years.
Sure.
I've tattooed and pierced thousands of people, owned a bunch of my own shops, and I've turned around dozens of others. I don't need to explain myself to you.
Beat him up.
Just an opinion, bro.
Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Nah, Joey was far too easy on him. I want to see drama. I want to see someone get beat the fuck up. I've watched too much Real Housewives where there is like literal scraps, okay? That was disappointing. Obviously I don't condone violence, but like, it's entertaining sometimes, you know?
Chelsea, where is she?
She gone.
She quit.
She quit?
She quit last week.
Well, we'll look into that.
Oh.
The shop looks like hell. We definitely have to work on that. You're a great artist.
Thank you very much.
I don't think you're a very good businessman. And to be quite honest, as a boss, you're horrible.
No.
I think customer service could use a lot of work. Do you guys all feel that you're making enough money?
I'm not.
Oh.
I want to make more money.
What do you guys charge an hour?
120.
2 blocks away, there's a brand new tattoo shop that's killing it, and they're getting $150 an hour.
I thought about raising it to $150 an hour, but we are in the middle of a recession. We need to be sort of convenient for people coming in on a whim. How
So
am I
you're
not?
telling me that the guys 2 blocks away aren't in the middle of a recession?
I mean, he's not wrong. Joey's not wrong. You know, if there's a studio down the road that's charging $150, and they're obviously still in a recession, there isn't like a bubble around that tattoo studio that says recession free. Like, come on. But I guess they want to try and get customers in, undercut everybody else to get more customers, because they're not getting customers because of their good work or their good customer service. They're getting customers because they're cheap, or cheaper than a studio down the road or whatever.
By looking at your portfolios, you're worth $150 an hour. I think it's the shop that's not worth $150 an hour.
I think the prices are just way too low. The best week that I've ever had was $300.
That is ridiculous, bro.
$300 for a piercer in a week. That's so low. That's really, really low. If you think about it, piercings don't take that long. You're probably with a client for about half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on the piercing, depending on the client, do they need extra time. But $300 in a week is absurd. Like, you should probably earn that in a day when it comes to piercings, right? Depending on pricing and how many clients you see and all of that kind of stuff, right? Especially in a place like this where there's constantly people walking past, going in for maybe walk-in piercings and all of that.
I'm your new boss for the week. If you don't prove that you can change, you'll be lucky to make it through the whole week. I watch you on surveillance cameras. This place is a joke. You got drunk women coming here, flashing themselves in front of the window, and I understand that you can't control who comes in front of your window. But the difference between your manager sitting there cracking up and all the other guys in the shop cracking up and getting up and trying to do something about it, big difference.
Why would I want to stop a girl from pulling her out?
How do you think that makes your female customers feel? Mikkel, you're not the manager anymore.
That is freaking gross. See, now I would never, ever, ever, ever want to be tattooed by that man or be anywhere near that man, because a man like that will just objectify you. It just, oh, it's so creepy. So freaking creepy.
Time to start turning the shop around.
Great.
And since the demographic that you need to grab here is more female, I have a friend in LA, Freddie Negretti. He recommended one of the best female artists in Southern California. All right, guys, this is Deja Garcia.
Deja Garcia is one of the world's leading female tattoo artists and the owner of the very well-known Trusted Tattoo Company in Corona, California. Since starting in the tattoo business at the age of 15,
wow.
Deja quickly worked her way up and has emerged as one of the most sought-after artists for feminine tattoos in the industry. An internationally published tattoo model, both Deja and her artwork have been featured in numerous magazines.
I have a lot of experience with customer service and designing tattoos for women. In tattooing, you always have something to learn from everybody. It just depends if you're open to it. I really hope they are.
Oh, haha, hey, so fun.
Didn't you guys used to date?
Oh! No. No. I wonder if Joey knows about this. Could you imagine if he's done this on purpose? No. Or maybe he has. This artist is about to be schooled by his ex. That is such a power move. Imagine you're failing. Okay, your business is failing. And then the person that's there to help you brings in another person that is doing so much better than you. Oh, and it happens to be your ex. Slap in the face. Deserved.
That really didn't even have to be brought up.
It had to have been brought up. I mean, it was just like crazy.
Joey brings in Deja thinking that she's gonna be able to help me with higher end clientele. I already know Deja, and she's not gonna help me with
That's Kareem's ex-girlfriend. I'm just thinking, who the are you? Like coming into Kareem's shop? That's so disrespectful.
Why is this Piercer being so aggy about this whole situation? I don't understand. I don't get that. Mind your business. She's here to help. You should be happy that another woman is there to help, no matter the situation.
I know all about Kareem and Deja's past relationship. I brought her in as a test of their professionalism.
Joey, you sneaky. Oh, he knows exactly what he's doing. Oh God, I love this show. I love this show so much.
And they're off to a terrible start. She's also one of the best designers of tattoos for women in the country. So if they're smart, they'll listen to everything she has to teach them.
One of mine comes in, I'm out of here.
Listen, I feel that's unprofessional. There are things as a woman that I believe she can teach you guys about working with women clientele. And I believe that that's the biggest area that we need help in.
They absolutely do, because their attitude right now stinks, okay? Like, it's so misogynistic, it hurts. And just, like, put your ego away and learn and take in information from this person that is obviously very, very successful and absolutely killing it. Tattoo artists sharing knowledge and tips and tricks is so valuable. You know, there's no guidebook or handbook as to how to be a good tattoo artist. Obviously there's apprenticeships, but you know, that's it. After that, there's no continuously going to training seminars or, you know, going to meetings or anything like that that you would get with any other business. So tattoo artists feeding off of each other and how they go about things is so valuable. You just gotta, like, in this scenario, while yes, it's shitty, you just gotta, you know, take it in.
I also brought one of the best contractors in the United States. We're gonna make this shop what it should be by the end of the week. I want you guys to all meet my cousin Sammy.
Hey, I love Sammy.
My cousin Sammy has had his own contracting business for over 20 years. He learned from his father when he was 6. My uncle, who had his own construction company for over 40 years.
I freaking love that this is like a family business type TV show. You know, it just makes it 10 times better, because when you work with family or whatever, like, you just, like, treat each other how you feel like treating them. You know, there's no respect there. It's just like, can we just get this done? You're being stupid. Let's go. You know, there's nothing respectful about it whatsoever. They're just freaking shouting at each other, and it's great.
How's everybody doing?
Have any of you ever dated him? I gotta watch him. He's been around. All right, guys. So since I see the girls clean all the time, I think we should have the guys start.
Hell yeah. The attitude. Come on, man. Do your goddamn job. That's what you're there to do. No? So lazy.
I think we're slaves right now.
This shop is disgusting. Before we do anything, I want the boys club to scrub it from top to bottom. And before Sammy and I talk business with Kareem,
I'm so glad Joey is calling these tattoo artists the boys club, because they are the epitome of a boys club situation, okay? They think they are far more superior to anyone else, okay? They objectify women, they're lazy, entitled, gross.
we're getting him and Deja together to clear the air.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
This is just his.
I can't. I've got to go. I need to get something.
A few moments later.
I am not watching this, okay, without my own fucking snacks, alright? Like, let's go. Let's do this. I want freaking... Oh, bloody hell. I want relationship drama. I want snacks. I want the tea. I want the gossip, okay? I'm joining you with the snacks and the beverages, because this is going to be good. This is peak reality TV right here.
We're getting him and Deja together to clear the air.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
This is just as awkward
Yeah,
for
he
me as it is for you, and we don't have to make it a big thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. All right. We'll see. Take it in stride. See what happens.
There's always that one ex that nobody wants in their place of business.
What was the point? What was the point? We'll just take it in strong eyes. What? What was the point? I got my snacks. I was ready. I was expecting a full-on shouting match or a how dare you? Why are you here? None of that. I'm disappointed. Real Housewives could never.
It's not me. Like I said, I don't really give a to be honest with you.
I mean, you do a little bit though, don't you? You do a little bit because you're causing such a freaking fuss. You do care a little bit. But nice try, nice try, nice try.
So I think this is one of the first areas that we're gonna try to conquer. Like this, I would be so scared that somebody would touch that electrical outlet and that would be the end of this place.
Yeah, stupid like that'll close it down.
Yeah.
He's got exposed electrical outlets in his piercing room. Is this guy crazy? That could electrocute somebody and shut the shop down for good.
That's so bad. That is so freaking dangerous because all it takes is for someone to like pass out and just like, oh, you know, and like grab onto the wall and then grab the electric wires and then electrocute themselves into freaking death.
Piercing could be 20% of a tattoo business. Newport might not even be doing 1%. In this shop, piercing could be doing over $2,000 a week or $104,000 a year. They're leaving $90,000 on the table. That's killing his business.
You know, you got a lot of women in this area, man. Piercing is a huge thing.
Yeah, they're missing out on a ton of money. I wasn't expecting like $2,000. I was thinking more like around the $900 to $1,200 mark, but $2,000 and the piercer's only making $300 a week. Oh my god. But yeah, like piercings do make quite a bit of money because they have a big like turnover. I don't know if that's the right word, but people come in and out all the freaking time. It's not a lengthy process like a tattoo. And like they're saying, you know, piercings among women, I would say, are a lot more popular, especially when it comes to like ear piercings, you know, like ear curations where you get these gorgeous, you know, fancy jewelry moments and the piercings look freaking stunning, and doing all of that really racks up.
Okay, show me what kind of style of artwork you like to do. Joey told me these guys have a problem working with women. I have a lot of experience working with female clientele and designing tattoos for women. I could really help them out with that.
If you want to teach me some cool stuff, maybe that girls are into. That'd
Okay.
be cool.
All right, let's draw some roses.
Okay.
Oh, a woman after my own heart. I freaking love a rose. Perfect a rose tattoo and you will be in business for life. I'm telling you, a rose tattoo is like the Chanel of the tattoo world, okay? Like, it's timeless, it's classic, it will never go out of style, it is stunning, it is beautiful. I'm very biased because I freaking love rose tattoos so much.
I usually like to kind of start by making an 8.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because then it gives you like the perfect ball.
That's cool. I don't know Deja at all, but with her here, it's really hard to be creative.
What would you like to work on?
Maybe a lotus.
A lotus in some water?
Sure.
Very cool.
He's not bothered.
It was so awkward with her coming in. I didn't really want to be involved in it, but I was a good sport about it.
Yes, sometimes when I do water though, I'll leave a thick spot and then I'll even add some.
That's cool.
Like, not interested, not bothered at all. It's just so rude. Like, I would be honored to learn from someone that has this type of reputation, you know? Like, this queen is gonna teach me how to do something? Oh, let me kiss your feet, honey. Like, yes, let's go.
Out here in the hallway, this is a perfect place to do merchandising.
Selling merchandise like t-shirts and stickers that are branded with the shop's logo has a high profit margin. And in a busy tattoo shop, could bring in up to $1,000 a week.
I want it to be easier to keep this place as clean as possible.
No sand would help. No, you
Well,
know.
people are walking in off the beach.
No, I mean you guys.
Customers are fine to bring in sand. They're going to bring in sand. But you coming in from the beach after surfing for 2 hours when you should have been cleaning the studio, that's the problem. It technically doesn't make sense. But I stand Joey for that. Also with merch, when it comes to tattoo studios, it's great advertisement, you know? There's people walking around with your business logo on a shirt. Free advertisement, and you're still making money because the person bought the t-shirt, and then that t-shirt that they're wearing is making you money because it's advertising. It's a no-brainer, honestly, especially if you're struggling a tattoo studio like this.
See that exhaust fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I'm seeing air vents that have grease and grime and dust hanging off it. This can't happen in a tattoo shop. They should know better. This needs to be as close as it can be to a doctor's office, if not an operating room. Right.
It's obviously impossible to like sterilize a tattoo studio as such. Like, it's not ever going to be as clean as an operating room, but you need it to be as close as possible to that, you know? Having a ton of dirt, wires, grease hanging from the freaking roof, that's not okay. Like, if the grease fell into a tattoo that's being done, ew, gross.
What do we call this room?
It's our coffee room on one side, and then on the other side we have our clean sink and our
So
auto
messy.
The biggest problem I see at Newport Tattoo is the clutter. This place is like having 10 pounds of in a 1 pound bag.
Are you guys all disposable?
Right now, all it is Olivia that's using clamps.
I can get clamps right now for her that she won't have to clean, won't have to autoclave, and it actually washes itself out, bro. Because this room can be definitely used for other things.
That's a make or break deal with a lot of artists, though.
It's the way of the new world, though, man.
I can't believe that in this day and age, this girl is not using disposables for piercing. It's so much cleaner, it saves you work. In the end, you're saving money. It's just a smart move.
I'm not in the world of piercings personally. Like, I obviously have some piercings myself, but I don't know too much about the equipment and all of that. It's not something I've ever took a huge interest in, as opposed to tattoos, so I can't tell you much about much when it comes to piercings, okay? So I'm just gonna take Joey's word for it that disposables are the way to go.
Great to see the guys taking tips from Deja on how to design better tattoos for women, which is a key in our goal to corner the market on the upscale women in Orange County.
We have people acting like adults. That's what the name of the game is, bro.
Just when I think Kareem and his crew are gonna pass the professionalism test,
So I think
I'm still not okay with that. I still think that's kind of weird over there.
Kareem and Crystal go outside, and instead of calming things down,
Why is she in there? I'm really uncomfortable.
he gets her all riled up.
You think you're uncomfortable? What about me?
Well, yeah, I know you are, and I know you wouldn't be okay with it, and I don't feel like buddying up with this chick. You gave me a place to work, and I'm not okay.
They're shagging. They are shagging. I'm sorry, there is no other explanation for this woman being pissed off, okay, at the fact that this other woman's come in. Like, you should be happy that this other woman's coming in. Why are you acting all like, oh no, I don't want her here? Like, what is that benefit in you, okay? It's coming from a place of jealousy. I'm sorry. Or again, this could just be a part for the TV show. You know, it's just like, oh, get her to be a little bit, you know, catty and all of that. You know, some producers in her ear being like, oh, act a bit catty about the whole situation.
I'm pretty pissed that Deja came in. She knows she's not welcome at that shop. Kareem gave me a place to work, and her walking in there is really disrespectful.
It's really not, though. Like, it's a test. It's just a test, and you are all failing the test because you're so unprofessional.
I'm not too happy about it either, you know?
It's just a really awkward situation.
Yeah, I agree. All the artists that work with me are real close friends of mine. We all do look out for each other, and we came to the same conclusion, and it's just f***ed up. Deja has no business being there.
Oh my God, get over it. Again, like, maybe it ended badly. Maybe there was cheating involved. I don't know. But, like, it's just, it can't be that bad, surely. You know, I feel like...
This is the most uncomfortable sketch I've ever done.
Well, art doesn't always come from happiness, you know?
There's no way teaching or learning is going to happen in a situation like that.
Get over yourself! Oh my God, I can't with this. Like, it's so unprofessional. Just, like, get a grip, you know? I cannot with this.
I need a circle template.
Okay. You know what? We don't have to do like the whole rosary part if you wanted to just.
Hey, I'm sorry. You need to leave. It's really disrespectful that you're here. Like just walking in here like that.
I did not see that coming. I thought the person saying, hey, you need to leave, was the person that just like walked off to get a circle template and was kind of like, you know what, I've had enough, just leave kind of thing. But like the piercers just come in from left field to be like, leave.
Kareem's been really good to me, and I just don't want anything to be uncomfortable for him in his own shop. He really needs to get out of here. I don't know what you think you're doing here. Like coming in like that, just as if it's nothing.
I don't even know who you are, and you're a piercer. I came down here to work with tattoo artists, not the piercer. She has no right to tell me to leave.
I feel bad for her. Like, she's literally been thrown in here. And like, it's just not going well, really, is it? It's not going great. It's not good. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. It's very entertaining. I'm having a good time here. You know, like the fucking drama, the fake drama. I'm so here for the fake drama. I can't stop eating these crisps. They're so Moorish. They're fucking great. I love a crisp. Do you like a crisp? Or should I say chips? Sorry, chips, crisps, whatever you want to call it. I mean, these are nachos. These are nacho chips. These are nacho chips. Because you're probably 5,000 miles away from me right now, so these are definitely nacho chips. These are my chips.
I wish we'd met some other way.
No, you don't.
Really, it's not cool. Like this is. You need to not be in here. Actually.
Oh my God.
Look at me. I'm your boss right now. I invited her here.
Keep your mouth shut and do your job.
I don't know why you need to defend her. The bottom line is she needs to get the out, and that's just it. There's just no arguing around it.
I don't understand Olivia's beef with Deja. She's 23 years old. This whole thing happened with Kareem and Deja when she was about 11 years old. This is what we need to do.
No.
Do you understand that?
It's so awkward. My mind is going crazy right now.
So that's basically an ex from freaking 12 years ago. Are you kidding me? And there's all of this because of an ex from like 12 years ago? Get over it. 12 years ago. I think my maths is terrible. But 12 years ago. Come on, grow up. This is exactly what Joey was saying. They're all super unprofessional and it shows.
It's so awkward. My mind is going crazy right now.
I brought in one of the leading female tattoo artists to help them out, and they're letting the fact that Deja and Kareem used to date get in the way of progress. If they don't start acting like adults, Newport Tattoo will never survive. You know what? Just go home. I don't like what I'm seeing. By the time I get back here tomorrow, I want to see a change in your attitudes.
Tell him. Joey, you tell him. It's just so painful. I mean, again, this is reality TV, so it's definitely been scripted or, you know, manufactured or whatever, but it's still just super unprofessional, okay? If it was real, it's super unprofessional.
Morning, gentlemen, ladies. Yesterday, we definitely saw some improvement in the shop. A lot of good things happening.
Really?
But there were also a lot of bad things happening.
Deja quit.
Crap.
Deja has some history with a couple of people in here, but that's not any reason to treat her or any other woman with disrespect.
I feel disrespected.
Yeah, extremely.
Yeah, on a professional level, she should have known not to come in
Oh,
here.
stop
How long
it.
ago was that? 10 years ago?
Doesn't
12 years
matter.
ago?
It does matter. Like, it's 10 years ago. Get over it, okay? Again, if she had killed someone, done something really bad, I understand. But then if she had done something that bad, she wouldn't have been involved in this because it would have been a terrible situation, right? It would have been so toxic.
She runs a great shop and the place is immaculate.
I held back as long as I could.
Oh. Would you like a medal? Because it doesn't seem like he held back by any means whatsoever. Like he was an arsehole from the get-go. Like, shut the fuck up.
Bottom line, when you treat anybody that comes into this shop badly, word spreads very fast. Deja was here to improve the shop's feminine art and as a test of their professionalism, which they failed miserably.
And my job just got a lot harder.
So I'm gonna put them to another test by bringing in 4 wealthy and potentially demanding women that are looking for a great shop to get their body art.
Oh my God.
We're gonna go through a whole consultation, take them right to the point of making a stencil, but do not go any further than that.
Oh my God. Do you know how much I would die if some of the housewives from Orange County just walked in here? You know, that would be iconic. I would die on the spot. I don't think that's going to happen though, because I don't think any of the housewives from Orange County have tattoos in this era anyway. Well, actually, they might have had a couple of little ones, but nothing major. Anyway.
Here they are.
No real housewives. Damn it. But they all look like super young. I want to say ranging from the ages of like, I don't know, 20s to late 30s maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. You know, Botox can do one of two things. It can make you look younger or it can make you look older. You know, like there's no in between.
While the artists are working on their consultations, I want to have a talk with Olivia about a major change that has to happen in that piercing room.
Burn it all down and start again maybe.
I'm still not sure why we're using metal clamps here.
Disposable clamps, yeah, that would be
So you're not opposed to using disposable clamps at all?
not at all. I don't use disposable clamps because Kareem wouldn't pay for it.
Why does that not surprise me? I am not shocked in any way, shape or form because of that.
So what will we be doing for you?
I was thinking of getting a dandelion, but I'm not sure where I want to put it.
So I have a tattoo already that I want added to. Okay, may I see it? Yeah. We're gonna fix what you have
What is
and
that?
give you something to be proud of.
Oh dear. Oh, that did not, that was so blown out and faded. Like the hands are completely disappearing and it's hard to read like the eyes. No definition in that eyes at all. So yeah, that needs some fixing.
What do you want to get today?
Just thinking about getting like a black and gray rose,
Nice.
maybe open.
We can go over a bunch of pictures and I can show you like the different options and we'll work together to get you a good tattoo.
So I do like the lines the way that they're coming out, but on this one I think the heart needs to come down lower. I think it's too high.
The artists are all putting on a good show for me,
but I still don't think they understand just how bad their reputation is with all the wealthy women in Orange County. Thankfully, I've been able to track down Chelsea.
All right, where's Chelsea?
Oh, no.
The artist they said quit. Hopefully, she can give me some inside information about what the local female clientele really thinks of Newport Tattoo.
God. We're about to get some tea. We're about to get all of the gossip, okay? We're about to be exposed to just how bad this studio actually is, because we can basically only see it from one side of the thing, you know? Like, we can only see it from the studio's point of view. But, I mean, Joey's already picked up on the fact that this studio is probably not very woman-friendly at all.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, nice to meet you.
They pretty much told me you just quit.
One day I went to meet a client and I discovered that Kareem had packed up all of my stuff, so, you know, thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and put it into storage next door, and waited until I discovered on my own. No clue.
That was your last day?
That was my last day.
Turns out Chelsea was fired, which means everybody in that shop lied about it.
Most of my clientele are female, usually a little bit older female, soccer moms, things like that, and the atmosphere just wasn't what I thought they were looking for in a tattoo experience.
Women,
absolutely. Like, sometimes it was taken a little bit too far with comments from the guys towards people walking by, and I just didn't feel that that was a good environment for me or my customers.
I appreciate you
Okay.
really being honest, and
Yeah.
good luck with everything.
Thank you.
I would feel safe forever and always in the hands of this tattoo artist. Like, she stood up for what she believed in and realized that, you know, like, this studio is not friendly at all. It's really like boys club kind of vibes, and I hope to God she's still tattooing.
Ladies, I appreciate your help. There's some comment cards on the counter. I'd appreciate it if you guys fill them out before you leave. The categories are first impression, artwork, and friendliness on a scale from 1 to 5.
0!
Right. It was really nice meeting you.
60% of tattoo customers are female. That's a specific opportunity in this marketplace that Kareem and his shop have been ignoring.
Now, what those lovely ladies just did is what most customers are gonna do when they leave your business. They go onto Yelp and they're gonna leave you a review.
The thing that's scary to me is the fact that this is obviously being filmed. So these tattoo artists are going to be on their best behavior. But can you imagine what they're like when there's no cameras? There's no Joey standing over them.
I checked out your Yelp page. Unfortunately, you guys have a few bad reviews in a row. They were all from women. So I did a little more digging, and I did find one more bad review that is very recent. Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Joey is so petty this episode. What is going on? I want to see Joey on Real Housewives of Orange County or wherever he's from. I think he's from New York, right? Hang on. I just went on his freaking Facebook, okay? He is from New Jersey. He also is, I stan him so much. He posted this: I may be straight, but I don't hate. He's about the women. He's about the LGBTQIA community. We stan. But yes, I would love to see Joey on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. That would be so good.
I felt like sometimes it was taken a little bit too far with comments from the guys and the people that would be allowed to come into the shop.
What a joke.
I can't believe she did this. I was pretty shocked seeing that video of Chelsea talking.
But why? Why would you be shocked if you know that this behavior is happening? I don't understand.
Towards people walking by, towards myself and the other girls that worked there.
After I spoke to her, I felt like we had a trust issue.
No.
Kareem has a serious problem. This is the second time since I've gotten here that I've talked to a talented woman that's been run out of his shop.
Now I'm hearing a totally different story, that you packed up your and pretty much kicked her out.
Oh, well, I pushed that.
You lied to me.
Well,
The way he is stuttering, the way he is fumbling, guilty. Guilty. If this person is willing to lie on camera, what else are they willing to do? You know, like, it's so ballsy.
You guys lied to me because now I'm hearing a totally different story, that you pretty much kicked her out.
Why do we have to talk about her?
Because this is part of business. It doesn't really have to do with her. You know, this is like every time I've seen a girl get run out of here, between her and Deja, everything that I see on Yelp, it's always a woman thing. So we just have to make sure that when we reopen this shop, we treat everyone, especially the female customers, with the utmost respect. Give them the best customer service that we could possibly give them.
Yeah, that is going in one ear and then coming out the other. I would avoid this tattoo studio like the freaking plague, I'm telling you.
While these guys go home for the night, I'm gonna go meet with Sammy so we can go over what we gotta do to turn this rundown street shop into a classy beach shop to attract the wealthy women from Orange County. We definitely gotta open this up a little bit.
Well, the first thing I'm looking at is that ceiling in the wall.
We gotta change that. This is just a mess, bro. Bro, look at this.
What do you want to do with this?
I don't know how you could even pierce in here without getting somebody hurt. It's just too small, bro.
This thing is filthy. Now, what do you want to do with this room? You want it painted? You want a door?
Bro,
what do you want?
This should be the piercing room.
I agree.
By converting the storage room into a piercing room, not only would Olivia have a more professional workspace, but it would bring her more business. The goal is for that room to make $1,500 a week.
We've gone from $2,000 a week to $15,000. But that, I think the $15,000 is a bit more realistic, to be honest with you, if there's just one piercer. But I really do like the idea of making the storage room a piercing room. It's just a lot more room there, and it looks a bit more spacious, a little bit more airy, a bit more lighter, and it's just a bit more friendly, to be honest with you.
What is that?
They're cute. You see what they did? They put my face on your chest.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm glad Newport Tattoo has a sense of humor, but we don't have time for jokes. Sammy only has 36 hours to put this shop together.
Take care of it.
Jesus, there's no way.
And make sure they don't put any more pictures of me up.
There is no way you can make over that space in 36 hours. It's just not possible. I don't know how these makeover shows actually do stuff like that. Like, there's just no way. Like, the paint's still going to be wet. It takes, like, days to do, like, 3 coats of paint, right? Like, I don't know how they do it. I think it takes a bit longer.
I'm bringing the guys into another shop in Costa Mesa. I'm gonna have the girls from yesterday come in today, and we're gonna see how well they work with women and who does the best feminine art in the shop. Today is about setting a new customer service bar and finding a new leader for Newport Tattoo. This is a test of the overall customer experience. I told Mikkel that he could no longer manage Newport Tattoo. Today, he has a chance to get that job back, but everybody here also has a chance to become the new manager.
I'm completely prepared to be manager. I want it. I can do it. I'll do a great job at it. Let's do it. I'm ready to tattoo.
Ladies, let's get to work.
We're gonna draw on you for a little bit, okay?
So I was definitely a bit nervous about Joey. Bringing back the ladies from yesterday, Kimberly was real difficult and nitpicky.
Mikkel actually had the biggest tattoo of the day, the flower on the woman's shoulder.
The rule is normally like 2 fingers from your palm, so I'm already going a little lower than that.
Oh, no, that's perfect.
Are you okay with it?
Yes, yes.
Cool, sweet.
What? Stand up for me. Okay. Victoria wants me to add a dandelion to her already existing tattoo.
Can the stem go through his hand?
Yeah, no problem.
Better not regret this. Just kidding.
So just hold still.
Justin's doing a little flower behind an ear. Not an easy place to work in, and he's got a lot of detail in that drawing.
How was that?
Not bad at all.
Not too bad, right? Cool.
All right, I'm gonna start off with a little zap to get you feeling what it's gonna feel like. Here we go.
I'll start off with like a really small line, and then we'll just we'll just start going from there. Stay real nice and still for me.
That spot is tender.
How you making out, love?
It started getting bad at the coloring.
Crystal's customer is definitely in some pain.
We'll be done before you know it.
Okay, it all seems to be going pretty dang well, to be honest with you, with the whole tattooing. They seem to be acting right, apart from that one tattoo artist that was like, oh, my client is nitpicky. But, like, a tattoo client has every right to be nitpicky because this tattoo is going to be on them for life. Like, I understand that, you know, a fussy client could be annoying for a tattoo artist, but you have to remember, as a tattoo artist, this client is going to have the tattoo for life. They want it to be perfect, and they have every right for it to be as perfect as possible. You know, obviously, tattoos are done by humans. It's never going to be 100% perfect, but it needs to be close to.
Is everybody done with their tattoos?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask you guys to give the ladies some privacy. I will announce the winner tomorrow at the new shop.
Awesome.
Okay? Now you have to speak with the ladies. Let me see what he did. Love the color. The color's dead on. And the drop shadow. Definitely makes the line works great too.
I like the way it looks like it's floating almost, you know?
But he should have put the dark spots on the petals, because without them, it's not a stargazer, it's just a lily.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like this lack of definition as well. Again, I think it's just because there isn't a black outline, and I'm so used to tattoos having a black outline. That's what I am drawn to personally. I don't think it's going to hold up that well, to be honest. Especially on the shoulder, where you're most likely to be sunburned if you're wearing like a vest or something. And again, this is Orange County, California, where it's sunny most of the time. Sun damage is pretty prevalent to a lot of people within that area.
Wow. She gave him a smile. She made him proportional. She totally just
better.
made it stellar for me.
But she put shading in the face and none in the body.
Oh no. There's definition within the face, but not with the rest of the body. And obviously you need definition throughout a whole of a tattoo, not just the face, you know? But it looks better. Like, there is an improvement. Is it my type of tattoo? No. But it looks better, so that's something. Oh, no.
I love the detail that he got in this little tattoo. Every little piece that's coming off that flower is highlighted. That's really impressive.
I'm so happy. Like, I could almost cry.
But he should have darkened up the middle. When it heals, you lose some of the detail.
That, honestly, now probably is so blown out. Getting tattooed behind your ear, I have one tattoo there. I have like this little music note. I've had it for 12 years, I think at this point, 12 years, and it's so blown out. Like, it wasn't to start off with, but as it's aged, it has blown out quite a bit. It has like expanded and done, you know, what tattoos do, but it happens quicker, I think, just because the skin behind your ear is so thin.
Wow.
I think he did an amazing job.
Definitely knocked that out of the ballpark.
Yesterday, Deja taught Ari how to design a rose for women.
I usually like to kind of start by making an 8.
That's cool.
Good thing he actually treated her with the respect she deserves, because it looks like he definitely learned some things from her.
The detail is ridiculous. I love how Ari
I feel
took
like it just
it
needs
and
a bit more
mixed
oomph.
traditional with realistic.
Looks good, but the shadows are the same on every petal, when in real life, shading should be on the opposite side of the light source.
It also doesn't look super saturated. I feel like if the ink was packed in just a little bit more, it would be so much better.
So I go into the shop to check in on Sammy.
Oh, I didn't think you were here.
You're a useless prick.
And it doesn't look like he's got anything done.
What is that?
That's gonna be the power for that TV you want up against that wall. Get the out of here.
Why is it that every time we have a job, we have to have a problem?
What's the matter?
What's the matter? I need ceiling paint. That's what's the matter. Me and Joey fight. We are family. We just happen to fight more often than other people do.
Hold that side. Hold that side.
But that's the way we get to one another.
Stop.
That's all it's going.
And that's all it's gotta go.
This is what I'm saying. I love it when family members are like in business together, like doing contracting, and then it's a reality TV show. Like, they just don't give a shit. They talk to each other like freaking garbage. It's obviously not nice, but it's entertaining. Oh, here we go.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going? Good to see you.
Very good. What's going on?
Before I let these guys see their new shop, I still have to tell them who the winner of the challenge was and tell them who the new manager will be. Justin, what impressed me the most about your tattoo was the detail that you got in that little space.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Crystal, you're an amazing artist. Great use of color and imagination to cover up an old tattoo.
You did a really good job. Mikkel, what really impressed me about your tattoo was the color saturation.
Cool.
Ari, honestly, I didn't think you had it in you. But
your mix of traditional and realistic was fantastic.
Thanks, man.
The person that won the tattoo challenge today is...
Ari.
Okay.
I might not be tattooing for that long, but I think I rocked it.
Oh my God, Ari's gonna be the manager.
Oh, is that a good choice? Is that a good choice for someone that hasn't been tattooing that long? They don't have much experience. Is that a good idea for them to be the manager? I personally don't think so. Just because this artist could do a good tattoo on that day doesn't mean they're qualified to be a manager. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it takes more than doing good tattoos to be a manager.
As I explained, the consultation is just as important, if not more, for repeat business than the art. Remember those ladies filling out the comment card the other day? Those scores will have equal weight in deciding the winner of this challenge. Categories were first impression, friendliness, and artwork on a scale from 1 to 5. Good news is you all did very well. But Crystal, your first impression was a 5, and so was your artwork. But for friendliness, you got a 10.
Dang.
Crystal's customer crossed out the 5, which was the highest mark, and gave her a 10. Literally off the charts. Amazing job.
I was like, what is happening right now?
Crystal, you are now the new manager of Newport Tattoo.
Nice, 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 nice. I'm glad it's her because hopefully she can whip everybody into shape and actually run this shop that's a bit more friendly to women, please and thank you. But I have a feeling the men are probably going to have a huge issue with this.
You've also won a 6-day permanent makeup training course at the International
Awesome.
Institute of Permanent Cosmetics.
Oh my God, awesome. Thank you so much.
It's just another money-making service for all those upscale Orange County women.
Okay, that's fair. But the thing is, with like somewhere like Orange County, I feel like people from Orange County would prefer to go to like a beauty salon place, you know, like a spa place that does microblading and permanent makeup and all of that, as opposed to a tattoo studio. You know, I feel like the kind of clientele they're trying to aim for when it comes to permanent makeup is not going to go to a tattoo studio, you know. I think they'd be more inclined to go somewhere that offers beauty treatments and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my arse here, but it makes sense to me.
It's time to check out the new and improved Newport Tattoo. Follow me.
I do like the floor, but I guess they could change it up.
As soon as I walked in, I'm like, wow, this is my shop.
It's
Wow, look what they
nice.
did.
It looks a lot more lighter, a lot more fresher, a lot more cleaner. While red is normally used in a lot of tattoo studios, especially in this series, you know, the past two ones that we've watched, red has been used a lot. So I'm glad that they have steered away from the red and done that beautiful, like minty, greeny turquoise color. What color would you call that? It's like a bluey, it's like a pastel blue kind of vibe. It's really nice. The only thing I don't like I just said, is that floor, the tiling, the like terracotta red vibe. It's not that nice, but again, pulling all of that up, it's going to take days, weeks to do, and then lay down more flooring and all of that. It would take far too long. But other than that, it's really, really nice.
Check out your new piercing room.
Ooh, that is nice.
Can actually fit everybody in the piercing
Much
room
better.
now.
Sammy moved my piercing room from the small little closet into this room over here. I have more room in there. Everything's just perfect.
I got rid of the autoclave. I hooked up Olivia with a bunch of disposable clamps.
I hope that the owner of this tattoo studio continues to provide disposable equipment for the piercer, because if not, that is going to be a pain in the freaking arse. But the piercing room now looks like a piercing room. It looks like a couple of piercing rooms that I've stepped into myself. You know, it's spacious, but not too spacious. You don't want too much room, because if you have too much room, then there's more room for mess. But it's a lot more airy and fresher and organized. It's really nice.
I'm really happy that everything's going to be disposable.
So keep it that way, okay? Please keep it that way, because it wasn't disposable because of you. So
And Adam Metal was nice enough to stock you guys up with a very big supply of jewelry.
Look at that.
And it's implant grade,
Nice.
everything that they sell.
nice. That is some good quality jewelry, and with good quality jewelry comes good reputation, so that's going to help so much. You don't want to be known as the piercer that uses jewelry from like eBay or Amazon or something like that. Like, you want the good implant grade kind of equipment, jewelry vibe situation. Okay.
All right, guys, check this out over here.
Nice.
We got your
Nice.
t-shirts, hoodies, and tanks.
Nice. They've gone for the whole merch situation. I feel like their merch is kind of boring though. Like, that's such a like clip art kind of vibe to me. You know, it's not creative. I mean, again, this is 12 years ago, but opposed to some other tattoo merch that I've seen over the years, this is so average, so boring. And it would help so much if they had a back design as well. You know, double whammy. Obviously, we can't see the back of these merch items, but yeah, it always helps to have a back print as well. Obviously, it's more expensive to make, but when it comes to like advertising, a back print really, really helps.
Whoa. Yeah, everyone's got
So
new
nice.
hydraulic chairs by Inkbed.
They're fully adjustable and come with armrests.
Just really well-made chairs. Customers are going to really enjoy them because they're going to be a lot more comfortable while they're sitting for a tattoo, especially for the longer tattoos.
Headphones too. Oh my gosh. I've never been to a tattoo studio and been offered a pair of headphones or seen a headphone stand, you know? I know a lot of people do bring their headphones to tattoo appointments, and that's obviously so okay. I've personally never... I don't think, I might have brought them with me because I've been traveling to the appointment, but I've never listened to music while getting tattooed. I much prefer to take in the atmosphere myself, but I know listening to music, podcasts, TV shows while you're getting tattooed is such a good distraction. So that's cool that they offer that, to be honest.
I am now turning your shop back over to you. Let's get to work and open up, man.
All right.
It just feels like a dream. I'm so happy about it. Joey and Sammy definitely did a great job.
Woo! My favorite thing in the new shop would be everything combined. Thanks to Joey and Sammy, all the artists have got big smiles on their face, and people will be willing to pay more for tattoos, and we'll all be happier.
Let's get out of here, man.
If Kareem takes advantage of all the advice you've given him, he should have no problem making it one of the best shops in Orange County once again.
Under Crystal's management, the number of upscale women from Orange County patronising the shop has increased dramatically. After years of decline in sales, Kareem is finally able to profit from his ideal location. It looks like the original Newport Tattoo will soon be the premier shop in Orange County once again. The text was going far too quick for me, so that was it. I honestly don't believe that this tattoo studio has improved much at all. I just get a vibe that they haven't learned much about anything. I feel like there was such a distraction with the ex-girlfriend coming in to help that everything that they could have learned or possibly learned from that ex-girlfriend is non-existent. Okay, I'm now going to look on Google to see if it's still a thing, if it's still open and all of that. Let me put Orange County. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Yeah, it looks very close to the beach. It seems to be still open. It's open today, Monday, 12 till 9. Oh, there's a lot of 1 reviews here on Google. Let's have a look. Lowest rating from 3 years ago. After saving my money up to get a tattoo, the pandemic hit and forces us to shut down. Anxiously and patiently waiting to get tattooed, things started opening up. The least we could do is our part and wear a damn mask. I ran away after seeing no one wearing a mask. If they can't follow a simple recommended safety protocol, I can't imagine them caring about other stuff like cleaning and sanitizing. This place is an absolute joke. They have zero professionalism. Friday the 13th, I waited around 2.5 hours and I'm told that I'll be next. And when I say that I'm next, the artist tries to tell me no, I'm not, and they completely disregarded me and start choosing other people. These artists are lazy. Oh, there's so many. Very disrespectful. They obviously didn't follow freaking guidelines during COVID with wearing masks. Not friendly or courteous. Very unsanitary. This was from 3 years ago. Then we got like 1 star from a year ago. So basically they're not doing so well. Oh dear. Oh dear. They have an Instagram. Let's have a look at their Instagram. Okay. Still there. The dude is still there and actually hasn't aged a day. Oh, that's not too bad. That's quite a nice tattoo right there. Do we have like a Yelp situation? So the Yelp seems to be pretty highly rated. It's got 4.4, which is pretty high in the grand scheme of things. You know, it could be so much worse. And Kareem still owns it, which is pretty dang cool. And there isn't many 1 star. There's 29 1-star reviews, but then there is 196 5 stars. So it's not like terrible. We wanted to walk in to get tattoos, and the people that work here are extremely rude and laughed at our tattoo ideas. We ended up leaving without getting any tattoos. I would not recommend this place. I've just realized that my bag of chips have been sitting here open in view this whole time. I love that for me. Oh dear. I don't think it's the type of studio that I would ever go to myself. It seems like it's more of a walk-in type of situation, and I'm much more of I pre-book, you know, weeks in advance unless I get like a cancellation spot or something like that. I don't know. But oh my gosh, what a roller coaster of a ride this has been. It's been a lot. There was a lot of wonderful drama throughout that episode. I was having the time of my life there. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I appreciate you all being here so much. And until my next video, bye!